I am retired. I
Uh-huh.
am retired.
Okay.
I am not. I don't have a regular job. I make only consultant. I am a sales marketing consultant,
Mm-hmm.
and I work maybe 6 months a year, 7 months a year. Well, last year I had a good job, and so I had a very hard and tough year with job. But then in March I decided to take a 3 months holiday,
Mm-hmm.
and I started recently on July. So, but my background is about sales and marketing.
Yeah. But you mentioned you recently retired or a long time ago.
Uh, in documents, retired.
Okay. But in
In
practice,
paper,
yeah.
practice not, because I am 57 years old.
Mm.
I am still in the road in activity. No, it's for me. It's impossible to be there in my coach watching TV, and I can. Oh, of course, I watch TV. I watch some series in Netflix with my wife. But 57 years old, you can be still working, and in my case, no, I can be still working and making something good for me and and Peruvian society.
Yeah.
Where do
So,
you live?
I live in the Netherlands.
In
The Netherlands. And
Netherlands.
yeah.
I was there in 2023.
Okay. And not so long
Yes,
ago.
yes, I was there in 2023 because my kids, they were studying in France, and we visited my elder kid. My elder kid, he's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He was studying in France in 2023. No, no, no. I didn't. I was not in 2023. I was in 2021, and I
Mm.
caught COVID in
Oh.
Netherlands. My wife was like almost dying, because not because of the disease, because of the nervous.
Mm.
And we went to, and you were under lockdown. We were walking in the street and visiting many places, but not all the restaurants were open. And yes, I
Mm.
remember that in 2023, in
Mm.
December 2023, 2021, sorry, 2023, I went to Spain, and that was different because there was no COVID problem.
Yeah.
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 So you are from Netherlands, or
Mm-hmm.
you are American?
No,
Oh,
from the
okay.
Netherlands.
You are from Netherlands.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Okay. Yeah.
American.
Yeah. Good. Good. I don't know why the European people, they don't appreciate so much the American people. The French, for example, when
Uh-huh.
I went to when I go to France, I don't speak French. The only thing I can say is bonjour, je m'appelle Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
excusez-moi, je ne parle français pas. That's the only thing I can say in French.
Yeah.
And they say to me, okay, no problem. ¿Parla español? Sí, yes. Okay. I speak English. No, 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 no English.
Mm.
Español.
Okay.
I don't know what, but okay. That's
Yeah, but I feel like the French don't speak favorable about many other countries. I think not only the United States.
yes. But people from Netherlands, they speak English very good. They speak Netherlands also the
Mm-hmm.
flamenco. What I know is they call flamenco the language that you speak in Netherlands, and some people speak also French
Mm.
and German,
Mm-hmm.
because the Netherlands language is very similar to the German, right?
Yeah, it's pretty similar. Yeah. Yeah, probably more probably less and less people speak French and German. I think it's more something from like like a little bit more older generation that spoke a lot of languages. And nowadays it's more common to only speak Dutch and English, I think.
Okay, okay, Dutch. That's the right word.
Yeah.
Yes, that's nice. So I went when I was in your country. I visited a place where is the San I can't remember.
Not
Where is
sure.
the windmill? Where you
Yeah,
can find the windmill.
yeah, yeah.
We
Mm,
took the metro or the train and we traveled for 20-25 minutes. And Sans,
Zaanse Schans. Probably like
eh,
north of Amsterdam, right?
probably,
Like on the north side of like north of Amsterdam.
yeah, in the north of Amsterdam. Yes,
Yeah,
that's right. Yes, that's right. Okay.
but that must have been yeah, not ideal to visit indeed during during COVID.
No, as I mentioned, we were to a street and we couldn't go to. Well, the restaurants were closed, and but you can ask your food and they deliver it to you in the door of the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody let you go inside, and we had COVID also, and we had to stay 2 days in the hotel, and taking pills for the fever, but most of us were with the vaccine, right? So we didn't have uh, mm, severe problems with the recovery. We
Mm.
had a very good recovery, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes,
How do you like living in Peru?
it's nice. It's good. Uh, the only problem we have here is that Peru had a problem with the terrorists in between 1980 to 1992,
Mm.
right? 1992, the police captured the main people of this group of terrorists,
Mm-hmm.
and we we solved the problem. But in 2014, 2015, we had the problem that we start receiving the immigration of the Venezuelan people, Venezuela people from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
They unfortunately they came here to steal, to start with some activities about robbery and stealing, and now they didn't they in those times they didn't started making the control of this, and now we have a big problem with people that you have your business not here because I live. This is a where I live is a place very safe. We have a lot of policemen, and this place has its own security. No, we have patrols that are going around the streets. So here nothing happens, but in the part of the city,
Mm-hmm.
in the other districts where they don't have so much money like here, they are suffering a lot because they don't have the same security that we have,
Mm.
and they go to the business and they ask money, and you don't pay money, they the next day they put a bomb in the front of the or they kill somebody. That's the problem we have now.
Mm.
Um, but when the people that the tourists they come from outside, they don't go to those places. They move in these places like where I live, so it's safe. No, and they mostly go to Cusco, to Machu Picchu, and then go to other places, touristical places here in Peru,
Yeah.
and they are like protected because these places are very very safe.
Mm.
But we need to correct, we need to cut this problem, because it will be growing and growing and increasing, and there will be. a serious problem in the coming years. I hope so because um, the Congress is making a change in the laws, in the penalty laws. They are making they changing. When they make the change in the penalty law, they can um, process these people and send to jail 30 or 35 years old. And when that happens, you know, everything will be solved
Mm,
because nobody will make anything to go to jail 30 or 35 years.
mm,
It happens the same when it was the terrorist times. You know, let me show you. This is my home.
mm. Looks
That's
nice.
my terrace. That's my terrace.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, homes here in Peru are much bigger than in Europe. I am 250 meters square meters here,
Sounds
and
nice.
we are just uh, just leaving my wife and me.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else. My kids, they are not here. One is in France, and the other is in in Spain. So they are working, and they don't live with us. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess in the coming years, my elder son will get nationality, French nationality, and he will ask for us, right, to go to France and live
Okay.
with
Yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I will stay there for the rest of my life.
Mm.
I will go to France and stay there, and then come back to Peru, and then go to France because this country is is a good country.
Mm.
We need to solve the problems I mentioned you before, no? But I think it's more comfortable to live here than in Europe, and it's also cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
No, Europe is very expensive, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe one of my kids, maybe they get married and they have babies, and Latin Americans, we are very like how you say in English,
Like
uh,
close knit with the family.
very close and
Mm-hmm.
very
Mm.
spoiled. We used to spoil to
Mm-hmm.
our kids and to our grandsons and
Mm-hmm.
granddaughters. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one of these guys is getting married, and then Papa, come here. I need your help, and I go there, and
Uh-huh.
that's it. No, that will never change because, as you mentioned, the Latin Americans we are very close. No,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So you live in Amsterdam, right?
No, not in Amsterdam, in a smaller city in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, nice, very good.
Yeah. So the picture you're describing sounds very nice, but you also indicated that maybe you had a bit more difficult time the past few years, or at least some challenges that you had.
Yes, yes. You know, the for me the definition of challenge is for me like a hyperactive person like me is to be busy.
Mm.
That's my point. No, I wake up every day 4:30 a.m. and then I go with my cycling group and we go cycling for 1.5 hours. I I am back here 6:30. Start my day, my breakfast, shower, and then start working. But as I mentioned you before, for me the tough moments have been when I had to stop my consultancy because there was no customers requesting me the consultancy.
Mm-hmm.
And when it happens, sometimes I feeling boring.
Mm.
No? But it's because I am a hyperactive person, right? I cannot be uh, is going to my bed and sleeping and watching TV. Yes, I watch TV, but uh, I I think I am a Peruvian with a mentality of a European person, very very structured and organized,
Hmm.
and all days happens the same for me. Even Saturday and Sunday, I wake up 4:30 a.m. and go to make my sport.
Yeah.
And so it's like a Japanese, right? I work with the Japanese for 13 years and Sony,
Hmm.
the brand Sony. And I think I learned from them that kind of discipline, right?
Mm.
So, so for me, it's difficult to be stopped, to be without strike. The strike moment is different. It's
Mm.
difficult for me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. So
and I
so
can
sorry. Yeah.
yes, yes, and I don't have any other entertainment than I don't like to go by night to the discotheques or the nightclubs. I don't like. I don't smoke. I don't smoke
Hmm.
any kind of drug. I don't. I'm very healthy.
Uh huh.
So that's not an exit for my for my hyperactivity, right?
Mm.
Uh, I need to make my cycle exercise every morning, and then
Hmm.
start my work. No, in half an hour I will talk with my wife and maybe go for lunch here very closer in a place. We go for a menu and that's it. Yeah, and if we don't want to go to the menu, we cook something very quick and that's it. And then in the afternoon, I keep working. At 4 a.m., I will 4 p.m. I will take a coffee with a friend of mine here, very very closer to my home.
Hmm.
6 p.m. will come my friend, turn on the barbecue. I have a very nice barbecue, and start eating some meat, some chicken, some wine because I like very much wine,
Hmm.
but 2 or 3 cups and that's it. No, and that's it.
Mm.
Seems very routinary, but it's the kind of life that I like.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people would be very envious of the life you're describing. I think it sounds really nice.
Uh, I'm in the summertime. I also go to surf. I don't know if you saw my picture in the Facebook. I don't know, but I
Oh no, I
my
didn't.
surfing is my sport since when I was 10 years old.
Hmm.
Cycling. Every 15 days I play tennis. Also,
Yeah.
go to tennis competition. I like to compete. Go to compete in tennis, not in cycling because it's not. No, it's only for my fitness. It's only for my fitness. Cycling.
Hmm.
Tennis is for competing, and surfing is for my connection with the sea.
Mm.
My connection with the sea, with the nature, with the environment. We have. I live in Lima, so we have. I drive 10 minutes and I am in the sea.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in Lima, in Peru?
No, never been to Peru before. No.
Yeah. Okay. If you can someday, just call me. No problem.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's it. That's it.
Mm.
And you, what are you doing about life?
Yeah, so I work at a at a university nearby. Not for the research, but just yeah, basically to chat with students and kind of help them out if they have questions or if they are struggling with personal things or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You work in the university, right? That's
Hmm.
what I understood.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are a teacher, or you are or what kind of job do you do there?
No, so I'm not a teacher. I don't know if they have something similar in Peru, but basically here they have a separate job to yeah talk to students and answer questions from students who are maybe a little bit behind in their program or they have some personal things where they're not doing so well. So yeah, that's my job.
As as they as they say in France, in the university, soutien.
Soutien.
Soutien in France is in the school and the universities. Soutien is like uh, the students go and they can review with somebody, kind of a teacher or kind of a assistant teacher, when they have some problem with any kind of topic.
Hmm.
Is that kind of your job?
Not really, because yeah, I don't help them with the content that they're studying. I just um, yeah, just talk with them if they are confused about like all the rules of the university, or if they are
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
finish a program in 3 years and then in 5 years they're still studying. Like, hey, what's going on?
a kind of a counselor,
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yes.
advisor, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice.
also why I started this project, because I liked talking to the students, and I thought, oh, maybe I should try something similar, but then online, so everyone can can have a chat.
Yes. You know, I accepted your invitation to talk because my wife, she's a psychologist
Mm, yeah.
and she's all day talking with people
Uh huh.
in therapy.
Yeah.
She when I met her, it was 32 years ago. Beautiful girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's still a very beautiful girl, and I love her so much. When I met her, I guess that I was needing a psychologist because those were my crazy years, right? I was like, you know, uh, 23 years old guy with with money, with a car, surfer,
Uh huh.
and I was like destroying the city, right? And when I met her, uh, I met a very like a peaceful person, right? And she told me that she was studying psychology for become a psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but she didn't dedicate it her first 20 years of professional 20 years to the therapy. She dedicated to work in a company like a human resources manager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, making recruitment, clima, how we say in Spanish, clima laboral is um, recruitment and measuring how the people is feeling in the work in the company,
Mm-hmm.
no, making
Yeah.
the
The
evaluation,
work climate. Yeah.
work climate.
Uh-huh.
That's the word. So in 2022, the company where she was working for 17 years offered her a retirement plan. We call the golden umbrella, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she received a very good money, and she told me, now I want to dedicate my life, the rest of my life, for to helping people.
Mm.
Well, I heard her and said, this girl is going is talking silly things because I never saw her uh, making therapy with anybody because it was not her specialty.
Mm-hmm.
She was formed for human resources, um, but she started studying biodecode, uh, ha, ha, hypnosis,
Mm-hmm.
and the other point was biodecode, hypnosis, constellations,
Okay. Yeah.
family constellations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now she's working with a lot of people, mostly young girls and boys. I mean young. I mean not from 18 years old, less, under 18 years old. No,
Mm.
over 18 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and she's having very good success with therapies. But she's all day talking and talking and talking and talking. Finish one session, start one session, and if she's not in a session with some coachee or some person, she's in a training. So I can talk with her.
Mm-hmm.
We live in the same house, but she is all the time very busy.
Mm.
So that's that's one of the that's one of the points because I cannot be lazy in my home and
Mm.
I have to be because I don't have my dog is not here. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
she is sleeping in the first floor of my home, but it's the only my only companion,
Mm.
my dog, right? So that's what she's doing in the last 3 years. She's having a very good success. She also has her style, and she's making many posts. But she's a person that is specialized in this kind of activity.
Mm.
So I always listen what she's talking because sometimes I am very close to her office and I am listening what she's talking with people. Um, I am learning something about this. No,
Mm.
it's just listening. No, how she focused and how she made the recommendations when she's under the therapy, right?
Mm.
But I am not a psychologist, so I am just listening
Yeah.
and learning.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And I'm curious because I know sometimes when people are married and one person is a psychologist, that um, it can be kind of difficult to together have the deep conversation because then you maybe feel like you're the client, or I don't know how that goes for you.
Yes. Many people make me that question. You know, when she's not a psychologist, she needs my support
Mm.
because she, for example, we live, as I mentioned before, we live in a city that is not safe, no? And she feels sometimes nervous, and she says to me, "Okay, can you drive me to that place? Can you drive me to the?" I take her with a car, and she feels like protected, no? And sometimes she had we have been never assaulted, we have been never robbed because we take care and we don't expose ourselves. For example, I don't leave my cell phone to some places. I leave my cell phone in the car and that's it. No wallet in my pants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. If they steal me, they will not find nothing. Yeah. So, but she sometimes feels nervous, and I have to say to her, quiet, easy, easy, no problem, everything is fine. So I am the person that can can calm down her,
Mm.
and she's the psychologist. Right?
Yeah.
That
That's nice.
happens. But in the deep conversation, as you mentioned before, in the deep conversations, um, it's very important to analyze her. It's very important to listen her point of view
Mm.
because the approach that the psychologists have is different than the one that you can have or I can have about the people, right? It's very, very, very important. It's very
Mm.
interesting, and as I said before to my friends, no, you never stop learning. You will be learning till the end of your days from the other people, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
So
the point.
so if I understand correctly, like the challenge you're kind of referring to earlier is that when you started working less hours, and maybe also because your wife is busy and your children are abroad, that despite being active and very healthy, that sometimes it gets a bit boring, or you're maybe not sure what to do during the
Yes,
day.
yes,
Mm.
yes. So. Um, I was talking with my wife 3 weeks ago about helping her. But I said to her, I am not psychologist. I can talk with the people that this contact is because she has another telephone number where the people they text her and they say, "Hi, doctor. I would like to contact you because I need your support." And so sometimes she's like, she has many messages and she cannot answer all the messages. So I
Mm-hmm.
say to her, "Okay, train me so I can make 4 or 5 questions to these people and prepare a briefing and then send you the briefing about this person that contact you and I can do that, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
In this part of my life, I can listen to people, no problem. 30 years ago, I don't listen to anybody. I could not listen to anybody.
Uh-huh.
But now it's different. As you said, I want to be busy. I want to be maybe, you know, um, being part of the change of the people.
Mm.
Uh, how can I say in English in the right way? Let me use the translator. Is
Yeah, you don't only want to relax, but you also want to do something meaningful in your time.
let me tell you, people's people's change agent.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
uh, maybe I can maybe I can give some advice about my experience about my background and the things that has happened to me no to the young people for example I can give you an example for example for my 23 years old kid he started working last year at the second week when he started working he said to me Daddy, I'm going to resign because I know why are you going to resign? Because this job is boring for me. It's boring. Yes. What is happening with your job? No, when I come back to home, it's too long ride. So okay, the job is not boring. You are boring about using the the subway and coming back to your home, and you are boring because you have to travel for 1 hour or maybe 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You need to learn that life is not easy and you have to adapt to and take some strategies for 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 feeling better about that. So maybe you should buy a bicycle or buy a scooter or buy a car, I don't know, and make in order to get that you don't travel for 1 hour or maybe half an hour. Yes, I understand that. What kind of job do you want? He told me, I want a virtual job. You don't want to go to an office. Oh, you are you're missing many things. You're missing the contact with people, the contact with your team, the contact with your boss, the
Mm-hmm.
interaction, the meetings. So I had to work with him about that because you know you are also a young person, but I don't know my 23 years old kid. He just wanted to work in remote work, remote job,
Mm-hmm.
and one day I visited him and they gave him 2 days a week remote job. He was working with a pajama.
Yeah.
I said to him, "Go take a shower, change your clothes, and please don't work with a pajama." I am, for me, it's like a shocking, right?
Mm.
It's not easy to understand that. But the new generations, they come with a different chip,
Yeah.
different point of view. I What I appreciate from the new generation is that they will take care of the environment much better than my generation, and that's good.
Mm.
And they are also worried about the mindfulness and the wellness of the people, and that's good because
Mm.
the humankind needs to improve that point. No, um, I guess it's important, but
Yeah.
they will have to work also. Nobody will be how can I say well, everybody will have to work.
Hmm.
Nobody will be out of work. You know? That kind of obligation is important for everybody.
Yeah, actually, when when I just started working, is when COVID happened. So it was also a strange time for me to have like my first real job and then stay at home for like a year and a half and not meet anyone that I was working with.
Yeah,
But yeah, I can imagine indeed from both sides, also from your son's perspective, that sometimes yeah, it can
yes,
be very tiring to travel in the busy train or the busy subway, and sometimes nice
yes,
to stay at home.
yes. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay. My elder son is 25. My younger one is 23. I guess that when they reach their 30s, they will have a different overview of life
Mm.
because of the experience of their first years working. No,
Hmm.
I guess you look more mature and um, how can I say in English, mature, maduro, mature, and like in calm, right?
Mm.
You know, and the 30s brings that kind of experience and and calm to the
Mm.
people, you know. And then the 40s is different, and in the 50s, like me, is a new experience. It's like when you feel again about 30s.
Yeah,
Okay.
you look great. I can tell that you're very active and being very healthy.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the
Yeah.
point. Yes. Okay, Seth. Well, what else? What else can I tell you? What else do you want to know about my country, my people, my not? Don't ask me about my politicians because I hate them. Peruvian politicians, they are useless.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I really like your country. It's very nice. I heard one of my kids told me that in his career plan is to be someday living and working in Netherlands
Mm.
because they appreciate very much your country. No, you know, quite different than France and Spain. Is like a more more organized country, and everybody respecting in the street, red light. No, they walk. A lot of bikes in Amsterdam. Everybody's
Mm.
moving in bike. Nice. That's great.
Yeah. So I've never worked in Spain before, but I think there's like a stereotype, that there people are very relaxed and they take it easy and they have a 2 hour lunch break. But I think many people
Mhm.
there also work then until maybe 7, 8 in the evening to kind of compensate for those hours. Where in the
Yes,
Netherlands, I
sure.
think there's a way, um, yeah, a way stronger line between like private life and work life. Where as soon as it's 5 o'clock in a lot of organizations, people are like, okay, time to go home now.
Yes, it's quite different here because when I work with the Japanese people, you know the time you started, but you never know the time you finish.
Mm.
So some days I have to stay in job till 8 or 9 or 10 p.m. and you have a kickoff meeting or a kind of a event where you presenting the new product lineup. You have to stay till 11, 12, and also the business trips to the main office. Also, you have to do a lot of job there, presentations, and no, those were different times. So for me, it was a very good period of learning and training, and also meeting people, very interesting people. Most of them are retired, and some they are active like me. Um, but I think, it's very important for a person like me in my 57, 56 years old to learn the new technologies. So that's what I am focused now in the artificial intelligence. I am learning how to make the prompts.
Mm-hmm.
No, I use I started using ChatGPT 2 years ago, but a friend of mine, he took the prompt engineer certification. So he told me, take this. And I started this course, this lessons 1 month ago. And it's very important to not be like, you know, mm, um, delayed or backwards of the technology.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
and it's not for job. It's just for using this for your life, and that's very important.
Mm. Yeah, I think in the Netherlands you have a lot of people, I think mostly like above 60 years old, who indeed, or maybe above 70 years old, who are not really used yet indeed to the newest technology, or even like the smartphone and things like that. But then there are other places in the world like China where already for 20 years they do everything with their phone and the payments, and it's
Yes,
interesting to see those differences.
sure, sure. In what I really appreciate from the European countries is that they have a lot of activities and jobs for the elder people.
Mm.
And that doesn't happen in my country. When you reach the 50 or 60s, you're done. Nobody will take care about you.
Mm.
If you are busy or not, and you are boring, no, nobody. You know, I have my mother in a nursery home. She's 82 years old, and I visit her twice or two, twice or three times a week, and I talk with her, and I can take her whatever she needs, no? And I see other residents in that home that nobody visits them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's heartbreaking for me. So I adopted two of them, and I am his visit. When I visit this person, my mom, I go with my wife. She talks with my mom, and I invite the other two guys to the table, and we drink something and we eat something, because nobody visits them.
Mm-hmm.
They are like forgotten, abandoned, and that's very sad. Um, but it's not the same in Europe. In Europe, the elder people, they have many things to do, or and they also have nursery homes for the elder people. But I think it's much better than here. No,
Mm.
uh, that's the point. No, maybe that people need more be closer to other people and talk and be feel that near feeling. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm just thinking
Mm-hmm.
about many ideas that come to my mind, and because I am observing what is happening with, for example, with the elder people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think in the Netherlands, there do are you have a lot of like clubs and teams and association and
Yes,
groups where elderly people come together. But I think it's also still quite common, especially once people starting have health problems, and they
yes,
maybe stay in their room more, and then the children they move away or the family is far away, and yeah, I think it's quite common that you get less and less visits, and people are in their room alone for a lot of the year, unfortunately.
yes. When that happens, there is nothing to do because, for example, Alzheimer's disease,
Hmm.
no, yeah, it's a process, and I have seen, my mom, she entered to the nursery home in 2021, and I met a lady, a very nice lady, Argentinian lady, uh, and she said to me, "I am with Alzheimer's." Well, 2021, 2022, in 2023, we lost her. She lives. She's living, but unplugged,
Mm.
totally unplugged. She's like you see her and she's like this, cannot talk, cannot move. So, as you say, that kind of illness is, yeah, it's difficult to manage. No,
Yeah.
you cannot stop the progress of the illness. But there is other people in the nursing homes that they are, mentally very clear, and they talk, and they talk about, they told you your they tell you their histories and what they do in the past, and they are like, a self useful people. So, but they are like forgotten. Nobody visit them, and
Mm.
that's very sad. No? So maybe that can be a good idea for, maybe make some to develop some kind of activity for them in the
Mm.
future. No, I'm just thinking because someday I will be in that condition. I have maybe 20, or I don't know, years more. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I know my kids won't. They won't leave me there. They will be visiting me and be very closer to me because we are different, right? But sometimes it's heartbreaking to see that.
Mm.
That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I know in the Netherlands also quite popular to like do volunteering for, yeah, maybe
Yes,
just like half a day or a few hours a week. So then you might have some people in their 20s who go to the elderly home and go for a walk with people and just have a chat, indeed, because
yes,
maybe they don't have so many visitors normally.
yes, and that's fine because new generations, they have to learn, and they have to feel, and they have to support the elder people, and that's good. That's good.
Mm.
Nothing of that happens here in Peru. Now, I don't know. I haven't heard if somebody is doing a kind of volunteering or something like that. I don't know. It's like an it's like uh, it started maybe 10 years ago when the nursery homes started offering their services here in Peru. So it's it's really new here in Peru. No, not like in Europe that you have nursery homes from 15 or 17 years ago. No,
Hmm.
here it's recent. It's very recently that we are knowing about this. No,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I have to go in a few minutes, but I just want to say I really enjoyed chatting with you to
yeah,
uh, to learn a little bit about your story and what's it like also living in Peru.
yeah, yeah. Whenever you want, we can talk, no problem. And if you want to join some other people to this kind of conversations, no problem.
Hmm.
I'm available. Yes, maybe you want to share these ideas and conversations to other people, and we can talk, no problem.
Hmm.
Also, if somebody wants to come to Peru, I can give some feedback about our country.
Yeah.
Uh, no problem. It for me it was a very good meeting, and thanks for your initiative about
Mm.
this.
Yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you. And I don't expect to go to Peru anytime soon, but I will definitely let you know if I ever make it there.
No problem. No problem. Someday, if I go to Netherlands, I will tell you and visit. Maybe we can take a beer or something like that.
Yeah,
No
that would be
problem.
nice if you indeed come to France. It's not so far away.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Sure. Sure. Maybe in the short time. Maybe I guess I have to go in November or December because my elder son, he's he is in the Barreau. Um,
Hmm.
when the lawyers go to the barreau, they say this in French. They call the barreau. It's like
Okay.
a place where they all the lawyers are like and he have to make in the justice justice palace. He has to make his juramentación. Let me check this word in English. Uh, juramentación. Swearing in.
Oh yes, yeah.
I heard that and I become a lawyer and they agree here. Yeah, swearing in the Colegio de Abogados. De Abogados. Bar Association.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, he is in the Paris Bar Association.
Hmm.
And he has to swear in November or December or January. I don't know. So I
Yeah.
have to travel. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
exciting that he can start then.
yes. Great to see you. Just write to me whenever you want and we can talk. And if you want to join some other people, it would be great. And I am available. And guess you have a very good weekend.
Hmm.
And say hello to everybody at your home.
Yeah, thank you. It was nice meeting you,
Good night.
Antonio. Also wish you a great weekend. See
Thank
ya.
you.
Bye
See
bye.
you. Take care. Bye bye.